Who has the most enduring makeup career and yet was told that nobody would want her makeup? Let's talk about Phyllis Cohen. Phyllis was adopted as a baby and grew up in Vancouver, Canada during the 60s. Her creative career began when she studied illustration at the Art Center in Pasadena, California. And while she was there, she also taught herself how to do makeup by copying what she saw in magazines. She began doing the makeup for the photography students who were also studying at the Art Center, and at the same time taking on fashion illustration work, so much so that she ended up ditching her studies. When she first started looking at this as a career, she encountered a lot of negativity. People were saying that she was just this weird girl. They didn't get her makeup and they thought that nobody would ever want her makeup. However, they did think she might be a hit in Europe, specifically Milan. As luck would have it, when she got there, she met Franca Sozzani, then editor of Italian magazine Lei, and who, of course, went on to be the editor of Vogue Italia, who introduced her to the iconic Anna Piaggi, who got her some work illustrating for the fashion house Krizia. But this was still the early 80s. High fashion was not really a concern then. Back then, it was much more about music and sportswear. So Phyllis's work led her to London, and she arrived just in time to be appreciated by the new romantic scene. During this time, Phyllis worked with icons such as David Bowie, Gary Newman, and Boy George, as well as women such as Tina Turner, Janet Jackson, and Annie Lennox. And she's also the woman who made the iconic goth icon Alice Cooper look rather pretty in this image. As her career evolved, Phyllis became known as a master of detailed body painting, and she also began working with the very important British designer Zandra Rhodes. When she began working with Zandra, she worked out that by using stencils, she could get a lot more work done in much less time. She found herself being able to create the most intricate pieces of makeup on around 18 models in just a few hours. And that is how her brand of makeup stickers, Face Lace, was born. What makes Phyllis's work so special is her attention to detail and her willingness to do whatever it takes to get that perfection. Remember, in the 80s, retouching was very, very minimal and often done by hand. Photoshop didn't even exist until 1990. She had to rely on her eye to ensure that everything was absolutely perfect. Today, Phyllis sees beauty in every single face and loves nothing more than breaking down why we see something as beautiful. She also shares some amazing insights into the fact that female beauty is often intrinsically linked to youth and fertility. And she explores this a lot on her amazing Instagram account, Perceptual Makeup, where she really encourages us to see beauty in a new way. Let me know if you know Phyllis's amazing work and be sure to check out my full interview with Phyllis out now.